Safety first.
Alright, so as you can see, we've been busy in here. We actually forgot to pick up the camera. We just started getting stuck into this late yesterday. And we've got Ben here for one more day helping us. He's been an absolute legend. We've smashed out a full deck. Looks amazing. So we've moved on inside and we've done a few stud repairs with treated pine. A lot of it was still solid, a lot of it was weak. So we've now gone piggybacked a lot of those studs, strengthened this whole thing up, and now this is super solid inside here. This end was definitely the worst, luckily, what we addressed initially. Now I've gone along, run some wires, and we're gonna throw some insulation in and throw the old boards up. Now around behind me, the stud work that we forgot to show because we were just so busy getting into it, and Andrea was recording outside on the deck, staining the deck up. Yesterday, we threw this up, which took Ben all of not even half an hour to get this up. It's, I would have used metal and I would have been cutting and grinding and screwing, and it would have taken me a lot longer than it does a pro. But we've got this frame up and this is going to become bedroom 2. So we're going to go along, put some noggins in, set the door height, and then start sheeting. We've got a little bit of gyprock here from the local hardware down at Manham. Those guys are awesome down there, got a heap of stock, and we've pretty much built nearly everything from here from the local hardware. So proud of that one as well. We'll set the camera up, start strengthening all this up, and then throw some sheets up. We're gonna have another bedroom.
Okay guys, so now we're doing something super boring, but really, really crucial. We're finishing off the internal stud work on these walls to strengthen it all up. We're insulating this little shack for the first time since it's existed, and then we're recladding using the existing sheeting.
Our bedroom 2 is begun. As you can see, Mark's patching up some last little pieces, little wool bits. We'll have a look. You can see the wall is looking really cool from this side. We got plenty of living space. Sorry, I didn't mean to spin that fast.
You can spin as fast as you like.
So this is where our little dining table is going to go. Just here where I am. We're going to have a sliding door up here.
Like this one?
Like we've got a temporary one here.
Keeps us
Half. It's like a barn door. Well, kind of is.
Here's the bundle.
So in here, yeah, we've got a couple of big windows, so it's going to be a nice and bright room. This is going to be where we put our bunks after all our debacle. Yeah, just finishing off the holes, basically. I'm preparing the ceiling for paint, so just getting rid of loose stuff and going to gap fill again. And then we can paint.
Okay, so the time has come. We are really wanting to get some water from the lagoon here. Obviously you can see there is plenty of it, but unfortunately the pipe that runs to the house hasn't been used in a long time. So one of us has to go find it, and it's Andrew's turn. Oh, nice, already. I was hoping you're going to have to go way further than that. Alright, so now you got to follow it to the end. No, we do actually have to follow it out. There's a post out there. So there's a post out there, and that's where the end's going to be, so. Alright, so Andrew found it really quick, which is a bonus, but we think the end may be tied to that post out there, so chances are that's where the foot valve is, and it's probably blocked up, so you have to go for a little bit of a swim. How's your mate out there? Straight ahead. How you going there, love?
I'm gonna go under to touch this.
You'll be fine.
Be easy. Yeah, got it. Just laughing at me. I'm actually sinking. My shoes gone.
What do you want me to do about it? I'm all dry and warm on the land.
I lost my shoe. Oh.
That princess boy won't go in the water either. That's what we needed. Good work. So now we're just filling up from the tank. This line goes all the way down to where Andrea just pulled that out. So hopefully we can fill this up with water, which is bleeding the system, connect it up to the pump, and then see if it works. There is? Cool. Let go of that little valve. We have water.
Bedroom 2 is well underway. We have been chipping away, putting up trims, plastering, sanding, making the big mess. It's all pretty boring, tedious stuff, but we're not too far off putting some paint down, hopefully. Yeah, we'll get to that soon. Alright, we'll start with the ceiling hopefully tonight, and then walls tomorrow. It's gonna look good. Alright, so we learned from our last experience painting ceilings that this time old ceilings we're going to go with enamel straight off the bat. Give us some good coverage and yeah, make it a lot easier, hopefully. Okay, so we've done a super quick coat with the enamel base, and now we can go over it with the ceiling white shortly. I'm just finishing off a few little brush touch bits, and we're good to go. Room 2 update. We've had ceiling issues. We're having our stains pop back through, so we've gone over it now with a stain block, which we tried to start with, but we probably needed a couple of coats and we only had like this much in the bottom of the tin left. So we've done that, now it looks pretty good. I'm about to start cutting in the walls. We've been plastering and adding trims and a lot. The hammer went through the whole wall accidentally. Drill went into my leg. We've had all sorts of issues in this room, but we're really close to putting the paint on. And then we're still gonna have to do our window trims, door trims next weekend. So yeah, let's get into it.